Hello there everyone, this is Big Benedict. Thanks for resuming your interest in my guide. And it's a pleasure to have you here. So we're infiltrating this bank right here. So if you don't know how to do it, I will show you how to do it. All you need to do is get up over to this area, and there's going to be a wall where you can use the what's the thing called? The explosive gel. Sorry, I don't know this game so well that I memorized all of the names. But good news, we have a patch coming for this fucking game, and I don't like swearing on videos, but I do it sometimes just because I don't know, I'm a human being and I swear. Anyway, so use the disruptor on that. And then when you see the smoke coming out of it, you'll be able to access the door with the cryptographic sequencer. I do know what that is called, Open Sesame. And then we're going to have a lot of exposition in the form of a cutscene, and then we're going to have a stealth section. Stealth section's pretty tough, but you got to remember, on all these stealth sections, they're always going to have the same pattern at first. So it's easy in that regard. Anyway, so we need to get over to that location. So what we're going to do is use the back claw and access this vent. And I'll be talking about the patch in the next video. It's not out yet, but I have some news from Warner Brothers Montreal, their website. So when you get over to this location and you jump out of the vent, you're just going to need to use the I was going to say the fucking bug spray, but that's pretty much what it is, right? Bug spray. Use that and fall down. Then we're going to have this cutscene, which I edited out. And here's the confrontation. What I like to do in this confrontation is hook on over to this gargoyle here, and you can actually jump off if you want to. And I like to perch on the rail. However, if you do climb down, what happens is Batman will dangle down and kind of hang from where he is, and his legs will be in view of the criminals, so they'll see you. But what I like to do is wait till this guy comes up the stairs. There's another guy who comes up the stairs parallel to this location, but I'm just going to wait for him. I'm not going to do the drop attack because that could cause noise. I'm going to just take him out. That guy is one of those guys with the backpacks on him, so it's good riddance to him anyway. So next one, I'm going to come up, and you can follow this strategy from the beginning. It will deviate into different branches if you start doing different things, but the nice thing about these sections is that they'll always be the same. Now, what might not be the same, though, is the path of these guys, what they do. What ends up happening here is that these two guys who are connecting here are going to have a little brief conversation. Sometimes one of these guys will go into the office to the left. Other times he won't go into the office, and he'll either go towards us or he'll go away from us. See, I'm not sure who actually does that, but you can actually take this guy out really quickly, take him out. And the hard thing about this is that you can't use your detective vision. We have something that's causing interference, so that's out, and it's really hard to not have that. I personally think there should be another difficulty that's not like New Game Plus. It should be, and I know people would agree with me on this. Put in a very hard mode where you take more damage and it's harder to hit the enemies. I mean, your hits, they don't hit as hard. And take out the detective vision for very hard mode. I would do that in a fucking heartbeat instead of like New Game Plus, where it's questionably more difficult. And when I say that, I just mean that it's difficult because you can't see the icons, of course. But then, if you just know what they are and remember what they are and have notes, it wouldn't be hard. But yeah, I like anything called very hard mode. I really like that. So there's a lot of enemies in here too. So I'm just looking around for my limited vantage point here. I think I'm going to jump out and maybe go over here, slide into the vent. Little hiccup glitch right there. He kind of doesn't fit too well through that little area. I think we just have a couple of 2 guys left, maybe as many as 3, but I think just 2 guys. So definitely use the height for your advantage. You know, when nobody really is looking for you. Oh, here's a good kill right here. I think I just jump on the... No, I played it safe. Because I died many a time over here getting impatient. And sometimes it's not even me getting impatient. Sometimes, honestly, since I'm making a guide, I don't like to have long periods of waiting. And it just seems like people would get bored if they're watching me just sit in one place like this. But I could always put that in fast forward speed if I wanted to. But this went pretty well, and it was pretty fast too. It wasn't overly long or anything like that, so I just decided to leave everything in real time. So, ooh, okay, that guy, take this guy down. I think I do a knockout smash on this guy. No, I did the ground takedown. And now we have 1 guy left. So don't worry about just jumping down right away for this guy, because he's not a threat. He's got his hands up. See? I was kind of worried because I've never done this before, but he's completely meat for you to just choke out. And then after that, skip these, press O unless you want to listen to them. And then our next video will consist of just what it said on the screen, and we're going to investigate the steel mill. And I'll also have that news to report about the glitches and the patches.